If you want to crush it in your outdoor service business and make the most money you've ever made this year, I want to share with you from my experience a powerful lesson that you can take to the bank. That was just a little hooked, but I'm going to share with you for real. So, customer service is way more than just two words. When you actually care about taking care of your customers and delivering the highest quality experience for real, then like my friend Joshua Latimer said this thing to me. He's like, when you actually care for real, he said for real, like he would say for real. I was like, whoa, for real. What does that mean? I'm not just saying it. I'm saying when you actually have real gratitude for your customers and go, wow, I live in this amazing country where there's free enterprise and I can start a business with low startup costs. And I'm so appreciative and honored and grateful and thankful that I can put out some simple, cheap, low cost, no cost marketing and advertising and get real people to call. And, you know, from a place of gratitude, you can pick up the phone and go give them a free quote and sell them anywhere from a $50 lawn cut to a $50,000 patio install. You can make hundreds of thousands of dollars and, pay off debt, excuse me, fix your credit score, get the house that you want, get your nice vehicles. You can start a family. You can do all these things. You can hire and employ people. You can, your dreams of entrepreneurship and leadership, your dreams of making the world a better place and being a contributor. Imagine making money that you can donate to your favorite charity or start some foundation or just buy everybody you love dinner at the dinner table one night just to see what it feels like. Well, I believe that the foundation of the success starts from a wellspring of gratitude, of actually caring about creating a phenomenal experience for your customers, which means it starts with integrity. The definition of integrity is doing what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it, whether you feel like it or not. So there's two things that you have in this world. One of my best friends told me before he passed away. It's a different story. He said a man, and his uncle, his grandfather told him, who is a very successful entrepreneur. He said there's two things a man has in this world. He has his word and his you know what. And he was like, and so what does that mean? Your word is bond. When you say something, even though you would have a contract in place with the client, you told the client that you're going to do something, or you shake hands. Now that's a higher level. That's a higher level of law form than probably even the letter of the law, which is the contract. Well, not in this jurisdiction, but one second, my note. So what I mean is, that's the heart and spirit of the law, is the eye contact, the words, and the handshake, and saying that you're going to do something and actually doing it. And if something pops up that is like an unforeseen thing, well, I don't know how far I want to get in the weeds here, but if something pops up or you break something, you fix it. If you break a sprinkler head, you fix it. And you tell the customer, oh, when we were digging right here, we broke the sprinkler head, but no worries, Mr. Jones, Mrs. Jones, we got the new sprinkler head, we fixed it. We just need to turn on the sprinklers to make sure it's in the right direction. It's 100% fixed, and you just move on. And they would be like, oh, okay, cool. Wow, they broke a sprinkler head and they fixed it. I'm not talking about like unforeseen stuff, because there's things like you could be working on an area and you see something that has nothing to you didn't create that problem at all, and now so I won't even get into that. But what I mean is, if you have phenomenal customer service, my business, I got tons of clients very quickly in the beginning, and I was like, how is this happening? Well, first of all, if you have a pep in your step, if you have that hustle, that grit, you're so ambitious and motivated, and you're so committed to your business, that there's a vibration of that it's, I call it the hustle. When people see that, especially people who work hard and they've worked their tail off to be where they're at in life, these people who are probably going to hire you, when they see that fire in your eyes, they like that and they respect it, and they're like, you know what? I like this person. I want to give this person the job because this person is, they can feel your sense of commitment as the contractor and as the salesperson. and it's palpable. It's for real, right? So and then so when you show that you have some level of structure and organization in your business, like you say you might have an embroidered hat, an embroidered shirt, you've invested in some basic, simple, low cost branding so everything looks the same. You have a company uniform. You're not wearing cut off jeans with rips and stains all over them. You look presentable. Maybe you have a clipboard. Even if you have an old truck, you keep it clean. If there's some rust, you scrub it down and spray paint it so it looks clean. And if just by the very way you get out of the truck, if you're presentable, here's something. Do you have the habit of spitting, like hocking loogies and spitting? Okay. Imagine that maybe you just had to clear your throat. if let's say you give somebody a quote for $5,000, right? And then they actually want to hire you. But as this is an awareness thing, as you're walking off the property and you're about to get in your truck, you spit on their property. And they're looking out the window at you like this and they go, like, what? You just disrespected their property, which means you just disrespected them. That's a duplicitous thing to do. You might be innocent in your heart, and you're not even thinking on that level. But I'm telling you one thing: you want to get hired by people, and I'm not saying all people who have money are smart. There's some people that make a lot of money that are manipulative scum. Like there's all different types of people. Some of the most loving, caring, empathic people I know that have the greatest hearts, we're broke, are broke. So but what I mean is like people that normally have worked their tail off, they've got degrees. Our customer avatar is like upper middle class, right? They people they pay attention to details, is what I'm saying. So the very way that you carry yourself. Read the book How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Read the book The Magic of Thinking Big. Read any people skills book you can get your hands on. Read The Purpose-Driven Life by Rick Warren. Audiobooks while you work. I'll put links below to audible.com. I think it's an affiliate link, so I earn a couple bucks if you. But I believe that every minute that you're not talking to a customer or a human or something, it's an opportunity to stand on the shoulders of giants and turn your Bluetooth headphones into like a mobile university where you can listen to like Jim Rohn, his classic gold collection. It's like some crazy. I just bought it. I'm listening to it again. It's like 25 hours of pure Jim Rohn. And he will teach you amazing lessons that will prepare you and give you kind of like the best practices of etiquette of how to interact with, behave, and be respectful of people, right? So what I mean is customer service. You're in the service business. You're in the people business, providing a service with the heart of service. You just happen to be doing landscaping or window cleaning or lawn care. So that goes a long, long, long way. Now, the next part of customer service is you can leverage technology to help you get to the next level, which is your phone, softwares, calendars, things that help you automate your brain and your calendar. I rely heavily on automation, things like Google Calendar and Jobber, and we have QuickBooks. I have a bookkeeper, and obviously you can average Google Maps, 5-star reviews, obviously technology, a website, blog articles, all social media, which are trust authority sites. To learn about that, you want to read the book R.L. Adams, SEO Black Book, and then his book SEO for Bloggers, and you learn all about search engine optimization. And there's another book called Reputation Repair by R.L. Adams. Just read all of his books on audible.com. And then like Duct Tape Marketing by John Jantz, Malcolm Gladwell's book, Outliers and the Tipping Point, and all of Seth Godin's books like Purple Cow and All Marketers Are Liars. I think isn't it Ryan Holiday? Ryan Holiday. There's a book called Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. His other book, Think and Grow Rich, obviously. All of Robert Kiyosaki's books. I mean, I've made videos where I go through my Audible checklist. I should put that in the link in the description below if you want to know what audiobooks I'm listening to. You can go down the rabbit hole with audiobooks, but the most important thing when it comes to learning information is to dial in precisely to what you're dealing with or trying to overcome or struggle with or get the advantage on right here, right now in your real life and in your real business. And then read books and get information prescribing to that. Like if you're trying to build a service business, my wife's home. I'm just in my front room right now because I'm comfortable here. But if you're trying to build a service business and you're like reading books like The Law of Attraction and How to Manifest Abundance, that stuff only works on one line of consciousness. And that's not going to teach you how to get contracts and structures in place and communication sequences and help you semi-automate or automate the most important parts of your business that will help you close more sales and create phenomenal customer service, right? By the way, quick, if you need a phenomenal customer service relationship management software, I've been using Jobber software for 5 years now. It's the brain of my landscaping and window cleaning business. I love it. You can do billing, invoicing, payment collection, customer follow-up, automation, customer contact form on your website, leads come in. It's freaking amazing. Since I'm a Jobber ambassador, you can get a huge discount when you go through my link, plus a totally free 2-week trial of Jobber software. Just open up your browser and type in getjobber, getjobber.com/Kelfas, my last name, Kalfas, getjobber.com/Kelfas, and sign up, plug your whole business into it, commit, and then look at it as an investment in your business and something that helps you make money. Right? And I have friends that people in the green industry say, like, they say Jobber transformed their whole business because it's like, imagine it's like a full-time virtual assistant that just costs a monthly subscription fee because it's a service. And just by having that, it's like having a brain, like a virtual assistant that's got a freaking degree helping you in your business. But it's just software, it's technology. So I'll put the links in the description below to anything I talk about, including all of my resources. It will always be in the links below. And also, a couple quick announcements. If you like these type of videos where I'm just talking about things, let me know in the comments below if there's anything you want to hear about, want me to talk about. I read all the comments, even if I don't respond or don't have time to respond. I get tons of messages and DMs. I appreciate you. I acknowledge you. I honor you. I respect you. You're a real person to me, right? And it really means a lot. So I have a podcast called the Untrapped Podcast on all the podcast platforms, anywhere you listen to your podcast. We just crossed like 850,000 downloads. We have special guests on there sometimes. I just launched a new private membership group coaching. It's a group, and it's called the Untrapped Alliance. We've been actually doing it for about 2 months now. Is the time of the recording of this video. It's going great. Like, we're having 6, 7, 8, and 9-figure business owner friends of mine come in on goodwill with their own time, and they're coming into our private group for about 90 minutes every other Wednesday and teaching us how to master sales, marketing, persuasion, hiring employees, growing your business, understanding your numbers, the mindset of a high-level entrepreneur. I mean, you'd have to pay $1,500 to talk to someone like this if you can even wait in line long enough for an hour. $1,500 if you're lucky to talk to them for an hour, because these people are busy running their businesses. And I'm so grateful and honored that they'll come in and teach our private group. The other night, with this Wednesday night, we have Eric Reno, the founder of Paramount Building. He's built empire of a business, and he's going to teach us how to become 5 Mile famous. Imagine what that would do for your business. Last week, we had Mr. Brother Steve DeHaan, built a multi-million-dollar brick paver luxury outdoor living space patio installation business in Michigan, and he taught us how to create an epic sales presentation that you would share with your customers when you're doing a quote, like on an iPad, and this will separate you from the competition. So if you want to learn more about that, go to keithkelfas.com/alliance and join our private group. Well worth the investment. And then yeah, there you go. I'll see you in the next video, and